Hello, guys. My name is Nicholas Earle, and welcome back to another edition of Baseball Talk with the Earle Brothers. And we continue on trade deadline, team number 4 of the trade deadline acquisition videos. We still got Mets, Phillies, Cubs, Brewers, Reds, Red Sox, Rays, Blue Jays, Tigers after this, not specifically in that order, to go over. So we have a lot of videos to come out with. So going to be doing these decent amount. But we got the Houston Astros. They acquired 3 players at the deadline, and I like the moves that they made. They were addressing needs, and one that was just a pure salary dump from another team. So we'll kick it on. Started with the first trade they made was Ramon Urias in exchange for right-handed pitcher Twine Palmer, who is not ranked in the Houston system. I don't really have too much on Twine Palmer, and as I mentioned in previous team videos, if it's a not ranked prospect, I'm not going to break it down too much because they're not even the team's top 30 for prospects and things along those lines. And the Astros traded away a lot of not ranked prospects. I think the only ranked prospect they traded away was in that Jesus Sánchez trade when they traded away their 13th rated prospect, Jaworsky. So the Astros did pretty well considering giving up literally nothing at this deadline. Let's talk about it. They get Ramon Urias, which people are like, oh, but they have a third baseman. It's Isaac Paredes. He's out. Torn hamstring or something like that, 6 to 7 months. So definitely not a good situation there for Isaac Paredes. So what do they do to kind of help that? They acquired Ramon Urias from the Orioles, who has been okay this year. He's more of a glove first third baseman. He won the Gold Glove a couple years ago, back in 2022. 248 batting average, 8 home runs, 34 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, a 688 OPS. I don't know how much playing time he's actually going to get with the next acquisition we'll talk about in a second. But it's a nice depth piece, and definitely at the very least a nice bench bat to have, potentially, or a late game defensive replacement, especially come playoff time. It's always nice to have defensive replacements. They have him slotted in on the bench right now, but that could probably help you get rid of a Zach Short or a Cooper Hummel or something along those lines. Just some more major league talent, especially how injured this Astros team has been. Definitely helpful there. Let's talk about the next one here, because this is their actual starting third baseman for the time period, for the time going forward. And actually could be the shortstop to start and then move over to third base when Jeremy Pena comes back. Welcome home, Carlos Correa, infielder. In exchange, the Minnesota Twins received Matt Mikulski and cash considerations. If you don't know who Matt Mikulski is, neither do I. He was I think a high A pitcher, 26-year-old high A pitcher with a 6 ERA. This is a pure salary dump. The Astros will pick up, I think, $70-something million over the next 3 years, and the Twins will have to pay 30 of the 103 remaining on his contract or something along those lines, because he has another 3 years, $100-something million remaining on his contract. So basically the Astros, for all intents and purposes, signed Carlos Correa to a 3-year, about $73 million deal. It could be 70, 73, whatever it is, for the next 3 years, basically. And I mean, once again, it gives you more major league talent. Carlos Correa in the playoffs, we know, shows up. And he is definitely shined under very, very bright lights before. So I like the addition there. And the fact that you gave up literally nothing for him, you just got to pay him. I'm fine with that. If you're the Astros, you gave up literally nothing for him, and you have somebody who can be a contributing bat down the line. Now, he hasn't been the greatest so far with Minnesota this year. But with that being said, I think that he is somebody who he's played in this system before. He's played in this ballpark before. He's played in the playoffs before with great success. 267 this year, 7 home runs, 31 RBIs, a 705 OPS. He's been league average hitting. I think he can turn that up, getting the Crawford boxes back and stuff along those lines, being back at home. I really like this move for the Houston Astros, getting Carlos Correa in exchange for practically nothing. The final trade was the only one they actually give up anything somewhat significant. They get outfielder Jesús Sánchez. And I remember when I did the video about the Houston Astros, or when I did for like trade needs and stuff like that, I said the Astros are pretty specific, and a left-handed corner outfielder. That's exactly what they got with Jesús Sánchez. I love this pickup here. Now, in exchange for that, they traded away right-handed pitcher Ryan Gusto, who has had some appearances, a little bit of success with the Houston Astros at the major league level this year on the mound. Now, obviously, with the Astros, their rotation feels like they can call up people and they'll be good on the spot. Right now, it's Hunter Brown, Colton Gordon, Framber Valdez, Jason Alexander. They're going to get guys back soon as well, because the amount of players that they have on the IR right now for pitchers, I don't think they get Spencer Arguetti back, but someone like Wisniewski could be coming back soon, Christian Javier, Ronald Blanco. Oh, no, Ronald Blanco is a Tommy John surgery. Someone like a Brandon Walter can come back soon. He had elbow inflammation. Lance McCullers Jr. had a blister on his finger. He can be coming back soon. Christian Javier had Tommy John over a year ago. He could be coming back soon. Same with Luis Garcia. So they could see some guys return to that rotation, and losing Ryan Gusto is not going to hurt. I don't think so too much. They also traded away their 13th rated prospect to the Marlins in this trade, Chase Jaworsky, who trying to get up the minor league prospects for the Miami Marlins real quick, which he will slot in Jaworsky to the 15th slot in the Marlins system. He's currently in high A. He's heading to Benoit to join the Sky Carp, hitting 242, 353, 359 for a 712 OPS this year in high A. He was drafted in the 2023 draft, fifth round, 164th overall out of high school. They signed him to an overslot of $847,000 to sign him away from Utah Valley. 50 hit, 40 power, 60 run, 50 arm, 55 field. So it looks like hit first, defense first, second baseman, shortstop. So probably second base that the Marlins are getting in that trade, as well as a not ranked prospect, Esmil Valencia, who is not ranked in a poor prospect field or system in the Astros. So surprising that the Astros were able to get these deals done with where their minor league system is. 256 batting average, 10 home runs, 36 RBIs, 9 stolen bases, a 740 OPS for Jesús Sánchez, giving them exactly what they need, a left-handed bat in the corner outfield. Love that move. I think that's a perfect fit for the Houston Astros as well. A very underrated player. So overall, I like the moves that the Astros made. Love Correa for nothing. I like the Jesús Sánchez trade. I was thinking, who was I thinking for that corner outfield spot? I feel like it was a potential Cedric Mullins type of look there as well. But I thought that Jesús Sánchez could be another nice option as well. Ramon Urias gives you a nice little depth on your bench as well. So let me know what your guys' thoughts on the Houston Astros trade deadline acquisitions are. I'm a fan of them. I think that this team is able to compete for the division and able to compete in a wide open American League for the pennant this year. So let me know down in the comment section below what your thoughts on the deadline for the Houston Astros. And I will catch you guys in the next trade video. Peace out, guys.